Welcome back. Yes, we have actually a reoccurring guest. We have Marc-Anthony with us on Vegas Live with Ninon. And you were just trying to remind me when you came on last time. Were you on? That must have been some time ago.
It was a pepper mill.
Yeah, the pepper mill. I used to be at the pepper mill. Let me, explain what happened to the pepper mill. The pepper mill, because of the pandemic, we were out of the pepper mill because we had to be. So then we went back for another couple of months or whatever it was. Then we had to come back out again. And then they had a 25% capacity. Well, my crew and my guests were more than 25%, so we couldn't go back. So I don't know what the situation is now, because now we're at the Mariposa restaurant, which is absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
Isn't it amazing?
It's amazing.
And this is it's fabulous food. It's like it's Mexico. It's like, what is it? It's like
I would say. I'm Latino, I'll say that, because food smells excellent.
Food is excellent, absolutely.
Atmosphere.
Yes,
so when people in Canada, you got to come out here.
You're Canadian.
American and Canadian.
Yes. You're
dual citizenship?
I'm sorry?
I have dual citizenship?
I can't hear you.
I have dual citizenship?
Oh, you have dual citizenship. I don't know what he was saying. There's this thing. Forget the mask.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, no, you don't. If you want to wear it, you can.
No. My people in Canada.
We're not in Canada at the moment.
I know.
Anyway, so you're in the crypto business.
Yeah.
Now, this crypto thing, crypto went down today, I believe, on the stock market. It's been kind of, it was up.
Down.
And then it went down, and it's still going down a little bit.
Yes.
Now, you're feeling, obviously you're in it for a reason, because you think it's going to be the next currency of the world.
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
He's very definite about that, isn't he?
Very definite.
Why?
Why I say that? Because, technology changes through environment.
Tell me.
So, give you a timeline when you have Google and, Google and Microsoft, when they started, the technology age started to change and get more deeper and more deeper and more deeper.
We're learning.
And as we learn more within that system, we find there's little things going wrong, like privacy problems, people hacking my stuff. You can go in files and change files around.
Yes. All kinds of different things going on.
Right.
So crypto came out of England, correct? No, Bitcoin. Sorry.
Well, I was saying actually it was done by an Asian gentleman, Japanese gentleman, by the name of Satoshi.
I think it first came out many years ago out of England. If I'm not mistaken,
Right. It was at 25 cents in 1998, 96, around when it started.
Yes.
So this is why
Now, what made you go into it? Because you like something new or something different?
Very good question. How I got involved in it was through having my online radio station, Dig Live Radio TV, and dealing with music artists.
So we're going on other things now.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. I didn't realize you're very talented.
And so I wanted to help music artists. So they start talking about the royalty and receiving your royalties. So when you have the blockchain technology, allows us to happen for artists. So I started to look more into it. And I kind of knew about crypto before and the stock market. And then I was hooked. And so now I actually teach people how to be in the stock market and cryptocurrency and what it's all about from A to Z.
So is it good to be in the stock market right now? This is a question on a question, by the way.
Okay. Now, for the record, I'm not a broker. So this is all my information.
I'm not a broker either.
But I have to say this for the record. But I can share my news, and please always do your due diligence and research. So I will say yes. It's always a good time to come now because people who just invest only see red and green. And they say, oh, wow, I can't get it. Right.
Red one side, green the other side. Both sides are both red today.
Okay. So let's say we have...
My producer's laughing because she knows about the stock market too, so she knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yesterday, it was all green. It was all green. It was all figures. I was ahead of the game. I was like,
excited. Now?
This morning.
And that will do that to you because, see, 95% of being in the market is mostly mental, and the other part is understanding a little bit fundamentals and research. That is it.
Research is very, very important.
Key.
Yes.
Key. Very key. And coming from this type of research and type of background as my old profession, it allows me to give a little edge.
So you have a little edge on it. So what you're advising, his only advice is not broke, as he said, is that if you decide, and I'm going to say Ford, I bought Ford, and about 3 weeks ago, I sold it. at a profit, and it's gone all the way down. I didn't know it was going to go all the way down, but I just had this with the gas problems and all the different problems and the car shortages and everything else. I just thought it was a good time to sell, and it was.
Okay.
But I, kind of got lucky. But I did do my research.
Yes. Well, we'll do. Okay. So, I'll mention forward and try to give. Like I said, once again, I'm going to give you my own synopsis opinion.
Of course.
Okay. So, looking at Ford, I actually have stock in Ford myself.
Okay.
And I let it ride for a very, very long time because the market always goes ups and down as it goes. Give you an example, like McDonald's when it first started out years ago, and it was a science project. I like to say indirectly, people didn't know about fast food stuff and what have you.
No, it was new.
Okay, so but you see it where it is now.
Well, the drive-throughs, it was all exciting. Now it's like, oh.
But there's a lot of storms that happen in between that timeline to now.
That's the stock market, by the way.
Right. So if you're able to keep that nerve on that stock for that long, for a period of time, then you will do well. That's the secret.
That is the secret.
Right. So say you bought a stock today. So you say you're a corporation and you're in the stock market, your company, your production company, which you will one day. And
from your lips to God's ears. Hi there, you up there? Listen.
Right. So you say say today we bought for today, meaning right now.
Yes.
At say $5. And then on Friday it goes down to $3.
Yes.
We're like, oh my gosh.
We're talking about $5 one share,
right.
$3 one share.
Thank you. Thank you. So we buy one share. So we decide we want to get out or we want to stay in. But what type of investing are we investing in? Long term or getting quick or short term?
I'm a holder. I have it long term. I don't buy any of that other stuff.
Right. So
I'm getting a lesson here, a free lesson.
So if you're long term and you're buying long term in that particular stock, then you always buy the dip. So
now, the dip means it's the lowest point.
So,
or the lowest point you think.
Right, exactly. You think. There you go. And you bought it at that time.
Doesn't mean to say it is the lowest point.
Right. So that's what you do. See, if it went down, like it went down to $3, then we'd go in and buy $10 worth. So we might get.
So you're covering your bet.
You see it. And that's it. Because we also know that.
Now, covering your bet means if I bought 100 shares of Ford, and I bought it at $10 and it goes down to $5, then if I buy 100 at $5, it's now going to be $7.50 a share instead of 10. Right. Am I right?
Exactly. So now we know it's at 5. We know for the company itself, and we're not in the boardroom, it's going to sit what's going on. You can't do that. But we can have an idea that Ford's been around for a very long time. So that gives a
rough idea of how to do it and what to do.
Exactly, and how long term it will be.
So what you are telling me and what I'm going to tell you out there is the stock market is really not for everybody.
No. If you don't have money to invest with, don't do it.
Well, then you can't invest.
Right, that's it. Absolutely.
Yeah, you can't
Absolutely
invest.
clean.
But even if it's like I just bought, are you going to laugh at this? Well, I won't tell you how many shares I bought. I just bought Google.
Okay.
But I bought it at a little bit of high. I think it was 3,000. And I'm watching it. I'm like, ooh, and it's going down. Okay. Now they're going to split it. Splitting it. See, I do know the stock market a little bit. They're splitting it to 150, which is going to be out July 1st. Is the split. 1st or the 15th, I forget the date, but it's around that time. Okay. So whatever. So if you have one share, that now is going to be 20 shares.
Right.
So I haven't, whether it goes down or whether it goes up, doesn't really make any difference.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't make any difference.
Because you're holding long term.
I'm holding long term on it.
And you know they see that, and also.
I know Google's going to go up.
And they're also getting into the next generation of technology, like everybody else.
Answer me a question.
Yes.
Why it's 3,000 a share now? Within a few months, it's going to drop down to 150. How can it go from 3,000 to 150? And they're doing it because they want more people to buy Google shares. I'm giving you great advertising.
Wow.
By the way.
Yeah, you are. And you know what? You're exactly right. And you talked about getting to the meat and bones and things. So I'm going to do that with you. And it's like, once again, my opinion and my observations.
Don't rush out.
There's a lot of manipulation that goes on, okay? Indirectly. I'll just say indirectly.
When you're dealing with money, guess what?
So the incentive is, yes, to bring down the price. So institutions will bring down the price for us to buy. Okay?
So we're going to afford, instead of buying 3,000 a share, we can buy it for 150.
For 150. Or even institutions will bring down so they can buy more shares and they can offer. So when you go to like these different type of banks, say, hey, we have Google and we can get it at a particular price. Now you understand why. This is why the stock market goes up and down for different.
So they're actually doing it.
Well,
They're dropping it to obviously gain more people within it to actually bottom line make more money.
Exactly.
For them, for the company of people.
Right.
So they came because they know that they're very limited with 3,000 a share.
Exactly. And that's where you could buy at that price either. Too.
Well, no, not, I mean, I'm not
3,000 per share?
I've got 1 point of 1 share.
So cryptocurrencies are on the same line too. You know, like you have Bitcoin and you have Ethereum.
What's
you have all
this
different
Dogecoin?
Say it again.
Dogecoin. The
Oh,
German.
Dogecoin.
Dogecoin.
It's a meme coin. Meaning what a meme coin means is that somebody made it up and put it on the market and see what happens. Compared to something like Ethereum, which is called a utility coin, which means it's being used for the network system, if you want to say. So say, give you an example, utility, so you have your company, if I want to buy services with you, well then I can use cryptocurrency, my own cryptocurrency, and you can buy and make money that way too on there as well.
So this market, it's so complicated for everybody out there. It's not complicated for you, still complicated for me, but not as complicated as a lot of people out there. They just don't understand because the cryptocurrency was way up a couple of months ago, and then all of a sudden, bum. But that's the stock market. That's how it works.
Right.
So, what should people just lay off buying any of these? There's penny ones. There's
all kinds.
There's 50-cent ones. There's $2 ones. There's what's the Bitcoin is what 3,000. Which one?
Yeah.
There's another one. It's 37,000.
Yeah. Between Bitcoin is like 37,000. Ethereum is between. It really cut down to like 2,000, 3,000, or 2,000 around in that area. It will, but the main thing I'd like to say is, especially, I think now, and just like cryptocurrency, like Google and Microsoft was, is the time to invest and hold your money in cryptocurrency because there are too many institutions around the planet.
Well, aren't they trying? I mean, they're trying to legalize it. They're trying to tax it. They're trying to do everything.
Okay, here's the other side of it. You have why people why some institutions and government people are kind of nervous about this is because of what the technology does, and what it does keeps everybody honest. Because basically, Bitcoin, blockchain.
What did you just say? Honest?
Yeah.
Is there still some honest people out there?
Well, blockchain technology is going to make that happen. Here in Vegas, of all places.
I'm all for that. I'm all for a little bit of honesty floating around.
Right. So what it's going to do is going to take out the middleman. Okay, the blockchain. So basically, blockchain is basic technology.
Blockchain. Remember, write that down.
That's a key word, blockchain, and it's a key word. Basically, it's a ledger, and everybody has access to it. So when we send information, like give you an example, like when we use the ATM card, does any money go in our hands? No. So, but it goes through a system.
Which you pay commission on. You still pay for it.
Yeah. So blockchain and crypto works the same way, through the system, through that. But what it does is we have numbers, and you can go onto a ledger online. Anybody from around the planet, once you get the wallet address.
Well, it's a worldwide thing.
Yes, because it's connected to a whole bunch of
You don't have to be anywhere.
Yeah, it's not centralized in one place.
It's not just in Vegas.
Right.
We might be in Vegas, but it's not. It's all over the world. So
all over the world.
You can actually buy and do whatever you want any part of the world.
Yes.
So there's any part of the world you can involve yourself in Bitcoin.
Yes. Right.
Now, we've got Bitcoin. They're all called these different names.
Yes.
Is it all the same thing?
Well, as far as in the world of they have like relation, like you and I have a relationship. And we do have common.
We have something in common.
Which is we're both the queen. Being part Canadian. Okay. So cryptocurrency is almost the same thing as well. And they're all under one particular rule, and that's under the blockchain technology. Okay.
That's why you go to blockchain.
Right. And so it's all connected to that. So it's got a bunch of crypto passwords and stuff like that.
You'll never understand.
To never understand, and it's on a different type of a network, which will never ever be shut down because of different computers from around the world, like you and I as well, are controlling it.
Yeah,
we have it. It's ours. It's the people.
Everybody has it.
Yeah.
Well, anybody who ever wants it has it.
So if you're a realtor, and I do a business with a realtor, I don't have to do a business with a realtor anymore. Because of the signing and everything will be done legitimately.
Well, that's DocSign.
Yeah.
That's DocSign.
Yeah. It's a bad,
DocSign is they sign papers to you.
Exactly.
I know what DocSign is.
Well, just
I
think of
bought
that.
DocSign.
Well, think of that.
I don't on DocSign.
Think about
I
that.
made money on Snap.
You make money. You look at you. What are you
No, I'm
I
not
love your
telling.
ring.
Thank you. I'm not telling you the ones I haven't made money on, but I haven't lost either because I haven't sold them. They're sitting there.
Smart.
Well, I don't know how smart that is. Personally.
Keep holding them. Keep holding them.
Okay. All right. I'm going.
I have a gift for you.
I'm going.
I have a gift for you.
You have a gift for me?
Yes.
I love presents. He's going to give me 100 shares of Google.
What this is not actually the Bitcoin coin tangible because it's not tangible. But I wanted to give you this and say thank you so much from your last interview. You helped me out so much. You really did.
Oh,
and I wanted to talk to you, give you your card, and we were supposed to talk, but I had to go to Atlanta at that time to do business out there.
Oh,
And so
isn't that
I wanted to
beautiful?
give you this here. Now it's a novelty. So and
This is a Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's a Bitcoin. It's an actual
This
Bitcoin.
is an actual Bitcoin.
But it's a novelty one.
It's a novelty. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
we
you
know
can.
that,
Yeah.
You mean I can't go and...
No, you
how
can't
How much
spend.
is it worth?
Well, nothing.
It's a real coin. I now have... This is my first Bitcoin.
Yes. And I want you
Well,
to
let's
have that.
hope this multiplies into many more real ones as well.
Yes.
So now I want to know, what did I help you on?
So as far as giving me exposure, you help
That's
me
the idea.
to help me to validate me when I'm on there,
Yes.
and ask somebody to check me out,
Yes.
and so they see me right now interviewing.
Absolutely.
So it gives me that type of
And it's all
validation.
honourable. It's all honourable. It's all straightforward. It's all for, we
Right.
don't lie, we don't cheat, we don't do anything because it's a streaming live. So whatever you hear coming out of this mouth and that mouth, that's what it is. And Bitcoin doesn't talk, but he's here.
Right.
So you can people call you and get information
Yes.
from you, and you have your own company?
Yes, I do.
Right.
My name of the company is called RJ Bitcoin Advisory Group. That's R and J Bitcoin Advisory Group. And you can catch me on all the social media platforms and what have you. And reach me out there because I do vet. I just don't take anybody as far as teaching them and showing things. Also, I don't ask anybody to invest or any of my staff who ever ask you for any money. We just ask for services, money for our time to teach you because we think we're of value too.
Of course
So
you're
they're a
valued.
company, so,
Of course you're valued.
you know.
I mean, look what I learned. I've learned all this for nothing because he's on my show. But you learn from me, I learn from you, and we give out there. And the reason I wanted him on, actually, because number one, he's a great guy.
Thank you.
And that's the problem. Two, a lot of people don't know about Bitcoin. They don't know about all these different things. So you've got to be careful out there because you've got the
Yes.
penny ones. You've got people that actually make their own Bitcoin or whatever. It's,
Yes, like I have my own too. Give you an example.
What are the names? Is Bitcoin and what
There's
else?
you have Bitcoin. The two main ones right now that people are famous of, known of, is Bitcoin. You have Ethereum. You have Dogecoin. You have Solana. You have
Solana.
Solana, right?
How's that doing?
Excellent. That system is going.
That was my producer. Maria told me about that. I believe it was Maria told me
Yes.
about that.
Yeah, Shiba Inu is another one too, another meme coin. So a lot of these coins, because it's backed up by Mr. Elon Musk, you owe me some money. I just plugged you. And
Do you know what? I'm going to put a shout out for Elon Musk. Elon Musk, I know you've got a lot of admirers out there, but this man, you are very down to earth. You are absolutely amazing.
real.
And I don't remember, but I'm sure you do, that you were selling shorts. You had these red shorts, and I ordered a pair, and I have a pair of red shorts in my living room.
Wow.
Yeah, I do, and I would actually like a few more pairs to give to my friends. Yeah, he made these, and they were something that the initials were on there, and it was absolutely amazing. And that's why I bought it. So I've got these, and they come in this beautiful. And the funny thing is your shorts are red and your box is black. Those are my colors. So I happen to love it. So,
Yes.
but I love you, Elon Musk, and I know he's living in Texas now.
Yeah,
I don't
big
know.
old Stacy.
He moved out of California for whatever reason. There's a few people moved out of California. I'm not going to go into it because I don't know, but they've all moved somewhere. But he went to Texas, and I've got Maria is in the back dancing. Maria is my producer, Maria Pureza,
Maria doing a
and
great
she's
job.
dancing like I'm not quite sure what she's dancing. She looks like she's going to take off any minute.
Yes.
What are you talking about? What are you doing? Oh, I've got 2 minutes.
Okay. Okay. 2 minutes left.
I got 2 minutes left. Okay. If I got 2 minutes left, what just the regular layman out there, what should they buy regarding the Bitcoin strategy?
First thing I would say to start off with is go in.
Give you a call.
Give a call. Just give me a call. Because I don't want to say the wrong things and I know your positioning and you put your money there and you give me a call back or come here and get on my case. So
What's your phone number?
Yeah, so you can call me at 702-502-6646.
And who do they ask for?
Ask for Marc-Anthony, RJ Bitcoin Advisory Group, and our staff or somebody will get in touch with you, and we'll be on the case. And like I said, we do a vetting thing first, so we will check out before we start doing any type of business with you.
And it's very normal to check anybody out.
Yes.
Don't think you're just being checked out because you're being checked out. You're not.
Transparency, loyalty,
if you're going into
important.
business and you're going to do something, you've got to be checked out, because if you're not honorable, how can you have something honorable?
Right.
Huh?
And protect my client, most of all.
You've got to protect them. And if they're not honorable and you don't know who they are or what they are, then how can you protect the other ones?
Right.
So you can't mix them up.
100%.
I love it, don't you?
I love it.
So you have a website?
Yes, you can go to rnjbitcoinadvisorygroup.com. It's under construction, but I'm getting it together. So go there. We have an avatar. We have a lot of things going on. Just Google my name and you'll see me on there. And if you want to get investors, give me a shout. Maybe we can do something together. Anybody.
Don't forget the next. What is the date of that women's we got at the Mariposa? What date is that? February?
Friday.
What date?
The 6th.
The 6th? Is it the 6th? This coming Friday, Mariposa is having a women's evening. What time is it? I think it starts like 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I don't know. But call Mariposa and Mariposa Restaurant on the corner of Sahara. Oh, better still, call Maria Pureza. But that's social media shows. Call her. And if you call Vegas Live with Ninon, it'll go to Maria, because I don't take calls. It's not that I don't take calls. I've just have so many of them. But we'd love you to come here and actually see the restaurant. It's absolutely fabulous here. The food, I've got food here. I've been eating, during shows, during everything.
Excellent.
Absolutely fabulous. And Marc-Anthony is my last guest of today. And you're just amazing. I'm so proud of what you're doing and how you have achieved everything. But you're very fortunate because the pandemic probably didn't affect you, because you're not out there in it. You don't own a shop. You don't do all that stuff. Yours is on the internet anyway.
Right.
So
through Zoom meetings. Yeah, through Zoom meetings or...
Zoom is fabulous.
Yes, or maybe I'll do one-on-ones depending, but like you said.
Yeah. What was that?
Ninon Speaks on Monday.
Oh, don't forget, Ninon Speaks will be going live on Monday. That's my other show. I have another show. Ninon Speaks actually started in 2005 as a private entity. And I would teach people, and I would call people, and they come to my house or different things. I'd help them, for many, many years. About a year and a half ago, I started, and I went live with another young lady, and she actually, she learned everything from Ninon Speaks, and she's now doing her own show, AJ Dean. She's doing her own show, which is absolutely fabulous, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm still looking for it. I can't find it, but she's got her own show going, which is really, really very, very cool. And but since then, now Maria Pureza now has Ninon Speaks. So we're doing our show Monday. We'll be going live Monday at 6 o'clock. So look out, live Ninon Speaks. So now it's on the internet. And we only interview one person. It's only me interviewing. So it's just two people on the set. And it's just really, really cool. And of course, my producer is social media shows, and it's Maria Pureza. So we're sort of expanding. We also have another show called Off the Cuff, and that's my friend Janet. And that's Janet and I just sit and talk, and we commiserate with each other, and we talk about the good, bad, right, and wrong. I don't know what it's all about, but it's two older ladies living in Vegas, and I don't know why two older ladies will be living in Vegas, because it's a young city. All the older men want the 25-year-olds, so I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just hoping that they'll close their eyes and...
Host. You're the people's host. So.
The Pureza Street.
You're in Las Vegas here and all around.
Okay, well, I've said enough, done enough, and let's let you all go. Thank you for watching.
Thanks
Take
again,
care.
guys.
Vegas Live with Ninon. See you next week. Welcome back. Yes, we have actually a reoccurring guest. We have Marc-Anthony with us on Vegas Live with Ninon. And you were just trying to remind me when you came on last time. Were you on? That must have been some time ago.
It was a pepper mill.
Yeah, the pepper mill. I used to be at the pepper mill. Let me, explain what happened to the pepper mill. The pepper mill, because of the pandemic, we were out of the pepper mill because we had to be. So then we went back for another couple of months or whatever it was. Then we had to come back out again. And then they had a 25% capacity. Well, my crew and my guests were more than 5%, so we couldn't go back. So I don't know what the situation is now, because now we're at the Mariposa restaurant, which is absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
Isn't it amazing?
It's amazing.
And this is
amazing,
it's fabulous food. It's like it's Mexico. It's like, what is it? It's like
I would say. I'm Latino, I'll say that, because food smells excellent.
Food is excellent, absolutely.
Atmosphere.
Yes,
so when people in Canada, you got to come out here.
You're Canadian.
American and Canadian.
Yes, you're
dual citizenship?
I'm sorry?
I have dual citizenship?
I can't hear you.
I have dual citizenship?
Oh, you have dual citizenship. I don't know what he was saying. This thing. Forget the mask.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, no, you don't. If you want to wear it, you can.
No. My people in Canada.
We're not in Canada at the moment.
I know.
Anyway, so you're in the crypto business.
Yeah.
Now, this crypto thing, crypto went down today, I believe, on the stock market. It's been kind of, it was up.
Down.
And then it went down, and it's still going down a little bit.
Yes.
Now, you're feeling, obviously you're in it for a reason, because you think it's going to be the next currency of the world.
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
He's very definite about that, isn't he?
Very definite.
Why?
Why I say that? Because, technology changes the environment.
Tell me.
So, like, you have, give you a timeline when you have Google and, Google and Microsoft, when they started, the technology age started to change and get more deeper and more deeper and more deeper.
Well, learning.
And as we learn more within that system, we find there's little things going wrong, like privacy problems, people hacking my stuff. You can go in files and change files around.
Yes.
All kinds
of different things going on.
Right.
So crypto came out of England, correct? No, Bitcoin. Sorry.
Well, I was saying actually it was done by an Asian gentleman, Japanese gentleman, by the name of Satoshi.
I think it first came out many years ago out of England. If I'm not mistaken,
Right. It was at 25 cents in 1998, 96, around when it started.
Yes.
So this is why
Now, what made you go into it? Because you like something new or something different?
Very good question. How I got involved in it was through having my online radio station, Dig Live Radio TV, and dealing with music artists.